We're gonna be doing a Zelda tier list. I'm gonna switch over to that. Don't worry about that. We have every single game that we could find. Thanks a lot, T.
Sorry, had
Yeah.
to do it.
Okay. Well, yeah, we got every single game that we could find.
And of course, he got the Zelda veteran here.
Yeah. Don't worry
Zelda
about
aficionado.
that. Yeah.
What are you doing moving stuff?
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, no, we got everything here. We got S tier all the way to F. I'm double checking the volume, make sure I got everything in. Yeah.
Make sure you're not mute this time.
Don't remind me. God, I hate it. Let's begin with the first game.
Yes, the best Zelda IRL. I got made fun of, so we're gonna put it at the bottom tier.
Got it. I've never played it, so I'm gonna put it never played. All right, I'm bringing out Zelda NES. All right, my opinion.
Alright.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Okay.
I would like to hear the not.
Okay, fine. Well, I did play this through the Nintendo Switch Online thing. What I thought about it, it definitely felt like a Zelda game. That's terrible to say. That sounds like an IGN review.
It felt like a Zelda. Dan, it was the first game.
I know, but yeah, no, it feels very NES. Okay, because how hard the difficulty is, how many enemies that there can be in one area. But yeah, no, I did try my best to make as much progression as possible. I don't even think I got that far. I think I got like the first piece of the Triforce, and that's it. Or I think that's what happened. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it's an okay game. But comparing this to the other Zelda games, because it's like the first in its series, I wouldn't say it's better. It's like one of the best. I would say it's pretty mediocre, but it hit its mark for what it's trying to achieve.
The game certainly hasn't aged, but yeah, it's a timeless classic. I think I've played it halfway on the Nintendo Switch Online, but I haven't like fully completed it myself.
Yeah.
But for what it was back then, like what 1986, it was definitely ahead of its time. I would have to rank it above, maybe C or possibly C. Great for the time, but I'll probably play some other Zelda games.
Oh right, so you're B and I'm C. Okay, might as well get it out. All right, flipping a coin. All right, heads or tails?
I'm head, bro.
Okay, I'm tails.
I always want head.
Fuck off. Tails, B tier.
No. I mean,
right.
Well, it's good. It's good. So
all right, your choice. Pick one.
All right, let's go with ones out of the way. Zelda's Adventure.
I just said CDI. I better say, what the hell is Zelda's Adventure?
Zelda's Adventure.
Okay. What's your opinion on Zelda's Adventure? Because I've
never played it, but I've seen it.
I've never seen it.
And
so
what I heard, like you'll have to find gameplay when you edit this.
Yeah, go ahead.
But pretty much what I've seen, it's like Zelda 1, but it plays a lot like Zelda 1 or Link to the Past. Definitely different from Wand of Gamelon. But the game is still bad. Instead of using drawn cutscenes like Link, Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon, they used real life actors for the cutscenes, and the graphics look a lot like.
Real life
actors look a lot like Mortal Kombat in a way.
No. I
type in Zelda's Adventure.
I gotta see this. If you say they're actors.
Zelda's Adventure.
Yo.
The famous Philips console.
What is this?
Play it.
I am.
Wait, you didn't play the beginning cutscene, Dan?
Okay. Sorry, I wanted to have to look at the footage.
You wanted to know there was live action actors. Right there.
So it was Ganon, Lord of Darkness, had taken over Ptolemaic.
I don't hear anything on your side.
Because I'm sharing my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
So you couldn't do the. Okay, fine.
What the hell? It's not even good live action. It's just terrible grades.
No, I mean it's oh, I mean look at the set. Oh, okay, yeah, look at that. It's shit. I'm about to say this is the old man from Zelda 1 because he's wearing the red clothes and he had the white hair.
Yeah.
Even got the beard.
God. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, so where do you want to put it?
Do you want to see the gameplay?
I already saw the gameplay. It looks like it's trying to recreate the original Zelda NES gameplay.
I feel like that's what it's heavily based off the original Zelda, but it's bad. What I hear is that the game has a delay within the inputs, and it takes like a couple of seconds.
That feels like
no, like long delays.
Oh no! Oh no!
And whenever you go, you know how in Zelda, you go from like you try to go to one area and then it loads for a bit and then it cuts to the other area.
Yeah.
For this game, it takes like maybe 5 to 7 seconds for the entire thing to load. That sucks.
Bruh, that's terrible.
Not to mention the game's bad, so
yeah. All right.
Bottom tier.
F tier, gotcha. All right, time for the next one. The Zelda Game & Watch. Not the one you think it is. This is the other one. I just realized it's not even included in the fucking list.
Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, look at this banger gameplay.
This is better than Tiger.
I think this is Tiger.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
This is Game & Watch, Dan, not Tiger Electronics. Nintendo knew what Game & Watches were meant for. Tiger, they'll just take Sonic the Hedgehog, put him on a console that frankly does not fit his gameplay, aka speed.
Yeah.
They'll put fucking celebrities on these calculators.
LeBron James.
For what it was, meh.
Alright.
At least it's better than Zelda 1 and Gamelon.
Alright then, so D tier?
And the others, so D tier.
Alright,
yeah.
D tier it is. Okay, your turn. What's the next one?
Alright, let's get these out of the way. Alright, Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, which one?
The remake. It's both of them. They're both the same game, so we're gonna take those two.
Alright then, if we're gonna do that.
They're both the same game, alright?
Fine.
But they play the same, well, not really, but they follow the same premise.
Uh-huh.
But, I prefer the remake over the original. Certainly because of quality of life improvements, alright? You don't have to switch the start menu to get your items all the damn time like the original.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. I did play a little bit of Link's Awakening on an emulator.
Do you have the remake on?
I didn't buy the remake, no. It did seem interesting. I did want to buy it, but yeah, no.
So, I'm playing the remake. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm still playing through it. But the game is pretty damn fun, and for being a remake of an old Game Boy game, which, you know, Game Boy games are lasting like maybe several hours to complete, maybe like 3 hours to complete probably one Game Boy game.
Yeah.
But it was a straight up full Zelda adventure, and the fact that they remade it for Switch, it makes it feel like a full-fledged Zelda game that you spend so much time on. Is pretty damn outstanding.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely have to put this game up in let's see, A territory.
The remake, okay.
Wow, the Game Boy version.
Put B. I'd say we give it a B.
All right, now let's see what you can choose.
Now, okay, so I wanted to include this one, but I guess it didn't fucking include. So
drag it in, see what happens.
I tried it. That's what happened. But all right, we'll use the IRL Zelda as a representation for the Sonic Lost World demo, the Sonic Lost World.
Okay, level. Yeah, just put a picture of Sonic's face over it.
Anyways, so what did you think of the Sonic Lost World Zelda crossover?
Pretty damn fun for a mediocre game, pretty much.
But did
Sonic Lost World on its own it's an okay game, but nothing to write home. Well, people say it copies Mario Galaxy. I feel like it did something like it didn't copy Mario Galaxy. I say it copied Mario 3D World with its game.
I wanted to yell at you about yeah, but I'm not talking about Sonic. This isn't the Sonic tier list. This is Zelda.
The fact that you were able to play as Sonic dressed in Link's outfit, I hope that comes to Frontiers on Switch. That would be fun.
Never.
I mean, Skyward Sword Link is even in there, and you can see him flying around on the Loftwing, which doesn't make sense timeline-wise, but it's a pretty damn fun experience.
Yeah.
For just one level.
Yeah. But the question is, did it play like a Sonic? Did it play like a Zelda level?
I mean, you're able to move. No, wait, you were able to move your camera around and solve some like a puzzle here or there, but it was still Sonic.
Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't wield a sword like in Black Knight.
No, you didn't wield the sword.
So what would you rate it? Because we're rating this as a Zelda level.
Pretty fun, but it's not a Zelda game. So.
Yeah, so...
But it was a pretty decent throw in with Sonic mixed with Zelda.
Alright, so you didn't
so honestly, I would like to see more crossover. That so.
Got it.
But I gotta put it in C or D tier.
I'd say D. Flip a coin. Yeah, okay. Alright, then you agree with me. Okay. Do you want to go again, or you want me to go again because you picked 2 games?
They're the same game, Dan.
Exactly.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, fine. You go again.
Alright. Next, we've got... Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Which one?
Do you want me to strangle you, Dan?
Wait, did I get the other one?
Yes, you have the other one. It's down there.
Where?
It's right there, Dan.
Yeah, there's this one, but I thought I got the N64 one.
Yeah, you do. It's there, right in the second row.
I'm looking.
The first
one.
one.
I see it. Okay. So we're just bringing out 2 of them?
They're literally the same game, Dan. It's just that the
No.
3DS version controls better.
Yeah.
And you can move Link much better and more responsive than the N64 version. The difference in controls is night and day. Other than that, the 3DS version is the same as the N64 version with minor life improvements.
Yeah.
But pretty much, I'm gonna sum it up as this. Ocarina of Time is the greatest game of all time.
Alright, we're hitting all the notepads.
Notepads, what?
I'm saying we're hitting all the right beats of what you're saying.
Well, the story is pretty damn good. Alright, I love the characters. Malon especially. I mean, who doesn't love Malon? But, every time when I fight Ganondorf... sorry. Every time when I fight Ganondorf, I feel like a fucking god who was ascended through so many trials. And the dungeons were really smart crafted for being the first 3D Zelda game. And I absolutely loved it. I think, but it wasn't my first Zelda game that I tried. But it was definitely one that I absolutely enjoyed on the Wii Virtual Console.
I never played it.
What's the point of a tier list if you haven't even played most of these games?
I mean, I've played some of them, but I just haven't played that one.
It's not enough, Daniel boy. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing.
Does that mean
it's
I don't have
gonna go in S tier.
Which one?
3DS version.
Okay.
And that one is gonna go in A tier.
Alright then. Alright.
Now you're
Fine.
Just kidding. It's my turn.
No.
Because Daniel hasn't played a majority of these Zelda games.
What? Oh, come on, you fool.
Okay, hurry up, go.
Okay, fine. Alright, I'll play one that I've played, alright? Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Wii U.
Oh, what? You're not including the Nintendo Switch version?
Fuck off. Yeah, I played both of them.
Yeah.
But, alright, Breath of the Wild.
You put both versions on here?
Yeah, I did. Cry about it. Anyways, Breath of the Wild.
One's gonna have a lower frame rate than the other. Oh no, that makes a difference. Oh no, one of them is missing a fucking sound file that doesn't really affect the entire game whatsoever. Oh no! Like the graphics on the Wii U version worse than the Switch version, despite them competitively being the fucking same, and the Switch being as powerful as a fucking Xbox 360.
Are you done?
They're the same damn game.
Are you? Are you?
Yes, I'm done. All right, go ahead.
All right. Breath of the Wild, one of the most innovative games that decided to turn Zelda from what it's already known as a mostly linear but also somewhat free open world, but takes it up to 11. This is what happens when I don't this is what happens when I don't script my reviews. Basically, it's an open. It basically would take the open world concept.
It takes up to 11, but it's actually on a 9, so you don't really know it.
I fucking hate you. But yeah, no.
Running from the past is a losing game. Because Dan, it will never bring you glory. So you've been down this road before.
Yeah, that's enough. Amazing open world, even for like the Switch's capabilities, which is, you know, there's a lot of limits on the Switch. But yeah, no, the fact that it's able to create these huge worlds and make it look impressive, I'd say it really gives it. It's one of the things I think of when I think of the world, when I think of open world.
Okay, well,
very shitty.
For being the first, well, technically first open world Zelda game, even though Nintendo calls it open air, it's like, motherfucker, you trying to sell shoes or a game?
Hey, annoying goblin, what's up?
Fucking Nike Air. But pretty much when I first played this game, it was absolutely phenomenal. The only thing it lacked in pretty much were obviously the weather, a lot of rain, you know, it tends to slow you down. The story, while decent, it wasn't great.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the story of Breath of the Wild wasn't great.
Whoa, opinion alert, opinion alert. All right, give us this hot take.
Bro, it's not that good. There are a lot of, like,
I thought this
that hopefully I think Tears of the Kingdom would address. Hell, I thought a good chunk of it would have been addressed within
the DLC.
The DLC.
No, the only thing you ever get in the
the
only thing you get in the DLC is that you could claim like bananas.
Well, they did add more. That you still left many things open air.
Why is Link able to drive a motorcycle?
I wonder if that motorcycle could be Tears of the Kingdom. It better be. It's just a shame that some of them tend to break really easily after like so many swings.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And you know how in Zelda games you tend to collect everything that you find to 100% complete the game, feel accomplished, right?
I mean, kind of, but that's basically
this game does not let you do that.
Nah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Even if you collect all the Korok seeds, you cannot collect everything that this game has.
All you guys, the shiny.
I would love to collect one of every single weapon in this game. I would love to collect one of every single outfit in this game.
I mean,
fuck, I'll collect all the food in this game.
Yeah,
but well, not really.
Yeah, because there's no compendium.
I tend to collect shit, so you know it'll be a nice rare collection. It's basically what Fallout is doing to me. I like to collect rare things that tend to be in the world. Plus, like the thing that would have helped out the game even more for more collectors types, for especially in Link's house at Hateno Village, they should have let you have a drawer where you're able to put all of your items that you found. You know,
or customize the house even more.
That's also a good one, but I'm talking about more gameplay-wise. Like, say if you found a bunch of swords that you want to keep, especially rare swords, like the dark-looking Master Sword, or the wooden swords from Kamfiri Forest. You want to keep those safe. You don't want to break them because they're pretty rare. Other than that, you're free to go anywhere. You're able to kill the boss at fucking level 5, maybe. I don't know about level 1, but more like level 2, right? Since it has a hidden level-up system. Oh yeah, another nitpick is enemy variety. While I did love classic enemies returning, like the Hinox, Lionel especially, like that guy is a fucking brute.
Yeah.
I would have loved more enemies like within the sky, you know, trying to attack you.
We're getting
pretty
that.
much, and luckily they're going to fix that
Yeah.
in Tears of the Kingdom. But honestly, there were many things that should have been added for enemy variety.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see a version of
You gotta admit the newly implemented voice acting is pretty good.
The voice acting is all right, but nothing spectacular. I mean, Zelda's not even British. Let's just say it's just an American voice actor putting up British voice acting.
Come on.
I mean, she does a fine job. She does a fine job.
I was gonna say they always.
Hearing Ganondorf in the Kingdom trailer, the fact that he's voiced by Hit and Jotaro, the same voice actor for Hit and Jotaro.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and draw that as like a simple sketch. You can't blame him for that.
I know. I don't blame him for that because that's why I think the Wii U version is S tier and the Switch version's A tier.
Without the Wii U, there wouldn't be a Switch.
Exactly, and plus it's faster to switch to handheld mode on the Wii U than it is on the Switch.
Yeah, because it involves me getting up from my
Yeah.
bed, getting up from my chair, walking all the way to the dot.
Exactly.
With the Wii U gamepad, nah, I can take that shit anywhere, plug it into an outlet somewhere, like just playing Breath of the Wild on, I don't know, an airplane to the.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Next, my turn. Sure.
I really don't get why you added both versions. You're so stupid.
Fuck off. Well, then, wait, did I actually include both versions? Oh, well. Okay, next up, Wind Waker.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Alright, then. Yeah. Go.
Okay. Let's get the Tingles games out of the way. We've never played them.
I don't even know what to put for their names to look up the footage. Alright, so how do you play this game?
Move forward.
I'm doing it. Oh, okay, 35-year-old man.
I'm pretty sure it's like an RPG.
Is this like the origin story of Tingle? The rupee.
I really don't understand the fucking rupee thing.
As a rupee master, I am going to tell you my name is...
Move forward, Dan. We gotta...
What the
Whoa, was that Zelda? Yo, it's Zelda.
Right,
that's Hilda. Hilda.
What the hell is this?
That's Hilda from Link Between Worlds.
How do you play? This feels like Super Mario Bros. 2 where you have to just collect 100 coins or some shit. Going through everything.
Since when did Tingle get a wife? A hot one, in fact. What the fuck?
You have no map. Okay. This isn't Tingle's balloon fight. Oh, it is.
It is. That's the ES game. The Japanese only.
Oh. I mean, okay, I played this type of game. It's pretty fun, but it is a little challenging. So I won't say it's bad. Okay.
Never played.
Alright. I've played the third. I played this one, so I'd say it's an okay game because it's an NES game. So I'll give it a C tier.
D tier.
What about these two?
D tier.
What heads or tails?
You already know I'm heads, bro. I get heads. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, fine.
That's right.
B tier.
Where it belongs.
God. Let me read chat.
I'd say lower, but it's better than Gamma. Go ahead.
Alright, you're gonna be mad at me for this. Alright. Hi, Zelda Wind Waker for GameCube and the Wii U. Okay, so I have played the Wii U version. I haven't played the GameCube version. I'm sure T has. But yeah, Wind Waker. Basically, it's all about traveling around the ocean, or a tsunami-filled ocean of Hyrule, and everyone's already evacuated to the highest part of the lands. I think
That's
it's
the story of the past.
Exactly. Sorry, right. The point of the game is basically you're on this thing called the Red Lion, and you basically
find your sister, who was kidnapped, only to discover a greater threat.
Yeah.
Like Ganondorf, searching all throughout the seas, find girls, to eventually find Zelda.
That does not sound right.
Find Zelda, who's Tetra, to get the Triforce.
Exactly. You gotta stop Ganondorf from kidnapping girls.
I mean, at least he doesn't have a white van. Doing it from a
He-
white boat.
He has a white boat. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, no, you
I mean,
try.
who doesn't want to? Not a white boat, more like a giant bird. I mean, who does? What girl does not want to be taken float through the sky like I can show you the world or some shit like that?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, I thought it was a neat game. I mean, aside from the items you can get, they feel very Zelda like.
Yeah, Dan,
Yeah,
it's Zelda.
Yeah, I know that's a terrible example to say, but yeah, no, the items are fun to use. The idea of going around treasure hunting, I like that idea. I even like trying to complete the map, even if it was painful at times. Other than that, I mean, the combat's pretty fun. Picking up items, I wouldn't say that's okay. I mean, they're trying to basically do what the Breath of the Wild system was, and I know this game came up before them, but I know what they were trying to do. Other than that, I think it's an okay game at best.
The game is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's like Sea of Thieves.
I'm sorry, what, Dan?
Never mind, continue.
The game is absolutely incredible. What I heard from the GameCube version, is that there were a lot of things that people didn't like the fucking Triforce shard quest or like the sea charts, where there were so many of them, so they were downgraded and lowered in the Wii U edition.
Okay.
And they also added the fast wind sail that was going to be in the GameCube version, but was cut due to technical limitations.
Okay. And as for the story,
other than that, it is a great Zelda game. There were a lot of things that were unique to the Wii U version, like the tingle bottles. Like it's like finding. You ever use the tingle bottles?
No, because I never played it during online.
Okay. So what the tingle bottles did is basically they're like floating notes in the ocean that people write Miiverse messages in, and they'll probably most of them I just find drawings of like Maker shit. And honestly, it made the world feel more alive, pretty much. Like you're finding like these bottles that wash up to shore.
Yeah. I mean,
story-wise, I think it's it's definitely better than Breath of the Wild. Hot take, I know. I mean, who doesn't love
Who doesn't love seeing Hyrule be flooded?
Well, yeah, but it's also like a sad tale, even for Ganondorf, because Ganondorf, while jealous of the Hylians, he wanted to do this for his people and his land, because living in the desert was pretty much death to him and his people. So it's pretty much the sole reason why he wanted the Triforce to begin with, so he can rule and bring the riches and purity of Hyrule to his people.
Just drink water.
But shut up, Dan. It's one of the more sadder and more human sides to Ganondorf that really we haven't seen in any other Zelda game.
In some of the Zelda games, he
featured Ganondorf.
He feels like
showed the more human side of it.
I feel like,
but of course, he was being a huge threat, and of course, Link and Zelda had to stop him.
And he pissed
especially during the end, where King Bosphorus, no hands in Hyrule. God damn it!
I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure that's his name, Bosphorus, no hands in Hyrule.
Bossaman.
Ended up using the Triforce, wishing for Hyrule to flood because it was protected by a barrier.
Wait, no. I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened.
No. He used the Triforce to flood the rest of Hyrule. Hyrule was sunk underwater, but it was protected by a barrier.
No. Okay, I knew you were talking about like the ending of the game. I thought you were saying the beginning of the game. No, that was the gods.
No, that's the end. And of course, Ganondorf, being absolutely furious, was going to kill Link and Zelda and everybody else. Like, he's just gonna take it.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's a far better story than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Gameplay-wise, it's your traditional Zelda fare. Gameplays, of course, it came out after Majora's Mask, so it was much more refined. There were plenty of gadgets that you ended up using that were very fun to use.
Yeah.
But other than that, phenomenal game.
Yeah, but I think that
I'm not done talking about it.
Oh,
because there's another thing that goes with this game that belonged to the Japanese version of Wind Waker on GameCube. I don't think it was on the Wii U version, although it would have made perfect sense with the gamepad, I think.
Okay.
But and that is Tetra Trackers.
You really want to
Dan, bring up. It's part of the game, Dan.
I know. It is your turn.
It just plays a lot differently. Don't skip through it if you're not gonna hear her talk.
Sorry.
I kind of forgot there were emulators for this Tetra Trackers thing.
Like, who are these people?
Doesn't make sense timeline-wise, and I think that's why they kind of axed it. Even though they were heavily promoting Game Boy and GameCube connectivity back then, I'm surprised that this didn't come over to see.
Yeah.
Because it would have made sense.
Oh, right.
Well, you hear her voice, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, not bad.
I don't know what time Four Swords came out. I'm pretty sure this came out after.
Yeah.
But this was the Four Swords before Four Swords, pretty much.
Okay.
Wind Waker, phenomenal game. It goes in S tier.
Uh-huh.
S tier.
But where?
S tier.
Oh, right. Wind Waker itself. Oh, right.
Tetra Trackers, I don't know about that. I haven't played it.
Considering what it looks like, considering what we see,
yeah, just put it.
I give it a B. I give it a B.
No, not a B, not a B. More like a C.
C. What? Okay, which version?
Because it doesn't play like your traditional Zelda game.
Okay, but here's the question: which version of Wind Waker is S tier?
S tier for Wind Waker HD.
All right then.
It only makes sense.
Quality of life improvements. All right. So you already chose your Tetra Tracker, so I'm gonna do the next one. All right. Next up, we're gonna tackle the 3DS with Triforce Heroes. See, Tri is your name.
Well, that's my name in the Wii U.
Exactly.
Triforce Heroes. I played some parts of it. I haven't completed it, but pretty much it's your standard Four Swords affair. Because the gameplay is a lot like Link Between Worlds, but you gotta team up. You can either do this solo or play online. I think you're still able to play online, but no one really plays this game anymore because, you know, it's on 3DS. But it's definitely kind of difficult to get into, especially when you're playing single player, because it is repetitive. And it will get monotonous over time. And the story, it's just goofy, but that's, I think, kind of forgiven because it is Zelda.
Isn't it like
Zelda can be goofy?
Isn't the story like some princess lost her voice and it's not
Princess
Zelda?
lost... No, the princess is locked up in a tight suit by some evil, wicked witch who, like, is the... Hytopia, I think that's what it's called.
Hytopia.
Yeah, the kingdom in there is called Hytopia that you're in. And the evil witch locked her in a tight suit, so she can't look beautiful. And it's up to the fairest hero of the land to stop. Who better than our boy Link from Link Between Worlds? And yes, even though the art style is clearly Toon Link, canonically this is the same Link from Link Between Worlds. Yeah, it's Toon Link, but it's really Link Between Worlds.
Okay, so what do you want to give it?
Gameplay wise, it plays a lot like Link Between Worlds, but when it comes to like completing these dungeons or going around, it's not Between World like Link Between Worlds, and it is repetitive. and there is a lot of things you gotta do with those statues. Like, it takes a while. It's a D tier game.
Okay. Next.
Let's tackle one that is absolutely one of my all-time favorites. Link's crossbow training. So pretty much, this game was considered to be a sequel to Twilight Princess because Twilight Princess did so well. But, no, that wasn't going to be the case. So they wanted Shigeru Miyamoto insisted on a side story, which, you know, this game has no story. But it's just an on-rail shooter or a like a 3D Metroid style kind of game. I wouldn't say Metroid per se, but it's just a shoot 'em up where you just shoot your targets, or you shoot enemies, and you collect a certain amount of points. And there are different difficulties throughout the many levels that you play through your base in Hyrule, Twilight Princess. And honestly, I would not know where Link would get a crossbow, especially one that shoots like a fucking assault rifle, because there is a power-up that makes you shoot like that. Imagine Link coming in with like an assault rifle, AK, like just gunning down enemies.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's just an on-rail shooter.
So
other than that, it's a pretty okay game. It's on the same vein as Tetra Tracker, so I would put it there.
Tetra Tracker?
See. Yeah, near Tetra Tracker, see.
Alright, Zelda 2. The Adventure of Link. Alright. This one I have mixed feelings for Zelda 2 because I feel like
mixed.
Yeah, because I feel like this game tries to be like an RPG where basically like you're traveling the overworld, Dragon Quest style, and then you run into an enemy, you're like, boom, I'm in like a 2D like battlefield of some kind, and I basically have to take out all these enemies.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it feels like whenever I play it.
But pretty much, I feel like it's a highly underrated game because it plays so differently. Because
Yeah.
I like playing difficult games here and there, and the difficulty is on Hyrule, pretty much, for Zelda 2. It's like ramped up on there.
Alright, you make another pun.
And it is unforgiving whenever you die. Because you always start off at the Zelda's temple every time you die. So that means if you're at a dungeon that is far away in the overworld, you can't teleport there, you have to walk all the way back.
You gotta walk all the way
until the final dungeon where you get to spawn back at that dungeon.
Huh.
And there were a lot of games on the NES that did what Zelda 2 did, doing that side-scrolling over top-down view. And I felt like with Link's Awakening, they kind of did the same thing whenever you're going in those underground caves or underground dungeons, because there are 2D side sections in Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Especially in the remake. So, but I honestly like the game with its difficulty. Makes you feel like you're in absolute hell of a sword fight. It's just really unfair every time you die, though.
Plus, isn't this like the first appearance of Shadow Link?
Yeah, it is the first appearance of Shadow Link, and he is considered to be the hardest boss once you complete the game. But it belongs with Zelda 1.
Okay.
To me.
And the Game Boy Advance version?
It's the same.
All right, same spot. Also, yeah, the Game Boy Advance version of Zelda 1.
Yeah, just leave it there. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. Doesn't add anything or take away from the game. So.
It's on the Game Boy Advance.
Now. Links Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds.
This one, right?
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead. This one. When I first played this game, it was on my friend's Nintendo 3DS. He let me borrow it for like a whole month. And throughout school and whenever I played it non-stop. The game was absolutely amazing. And for my first 2D, like, top-down Zelda game, because I mostly stuck with the 3D ones until I got my hands on this game, it was absolutely incredible. The dungeons were well fine-tuned. I loved many of the characters in this game, and my interpretation on Zelda in this game, which is adorable. And newer characters like Hilda, and then finding out that Link had a counterpart named Ravio, which was kind of a twist. Like that was actually pretty cool.
Ravio.
I mean, instead of Link being the courageous hero in in Lorule, he's actually the coward. Well, coward until he builds up the courage to do what he needs to do. Honestly, it would have been pretty amazing if Ravio did a little bit more in the game instead of being the shopkeep within your own home. You know, stealing all of the rupees that you worked so hard for in your own home.
Yeah, I get it. But what had me confused about this game is that this is a remake of Link Between Worlds on Super Nintendo.
In a way, yes, it is considered a remake of Link to the Past, but the story is different, and many of the it borrows many elements from Link to the Past, but it's different enough to make it its own Zelda game.
Yeah. Okay, next game. Let's do screw it. Let's do a funny. The Nintendo Land Zelda game.
F tier. I'm joking.
It's not that bad. I played it. I played it with the Wii remote, and I played it with the crossbow. It's basically just Link's crossbow training too, sometimes. But I loved it. I think it was pretty fun, and I think it's even fun when you play with friends as well. But yeah, no, it was mainly just 15 levels, and that was mostly it. And it was obviously an on-rail shooter, obviously like Link's crossbow training. For what it was and what it was trying to be, basically just like an attraction ride, I loved it. I think it was an awesome game to play through. I even played it with a friend, and we had a fun time playing it. So yeah, I think it's an okay game. It would have been cool if they added some kind of versus mode though, kind of like how the Switch Sports has. Not Switch Sports, fuck. The Wii Sports has that freaking baton minigame, whatever it was called. I wish I had something like that.
Okay, so Nintendo Land, it's a pretty fun collection on Wii U. Hold on, let me turn on my light. Okay, so it is a pretty fun collection on Wii U with many inspired Nintendo games for their mini games, as in you were in a theme park. But the Zelda one is pretty damn fun. It pretty much takes the Wii Sports Resorts sword game, where you're taking on multiple enemies, and make that into a like fun arcade game. It is fun. Yeah. Just
comparing
don't
it to...
expect this to play by yourself.
Yeah, but comparing it to the other games, I wouldn't say it's like that good. So I'd say it's a C tier, just like the Link's crossbow training and the Tetra game. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we're halfway done with the list. Dear God, we're almost done.
Now, the first Zelda game I've played in my life, Twilight Princess.
Got it. Which version? No, I can't do that joke. I didn't get both.
I'd kill you.
No, because I don't have both versions.
And also because I kill you.
Anyways.
Okay, but Twilight Princess, I considered it a great game. It's a phenomenal game. Compared to the others, yes, there are some things to nitpick about it, but to me, this game is freaking S tier. The story is great. Gameplay, there are so many things to learn in this game, especially when you're going against stronger enemy types. And I'm trying to remember his name. The hero Shade, he's the one who teaches you the many skills in this game, which upgrades Link's attacks. There's just a lot more skills that I really enjoyed. It was appealing towards an audience. They were going for more of an edgy, more badass kind of style. And to me, I think I was around... Yeah, I was 8 around this time this game came, when I first played it. So it was naturally in my area badass arena.
Plus, this is the first game to feature Zan.
Dungeons, Wait, what?
This is the first game to feature Zant, aka Master Kogan.
Master Kogan.
Okay, never mind. The joke's dead. All right then. Moving on. What else?
Fucking what?
Moving on. Anyways, where do we want to place it?
With one minor nitpick.
That being?
The water temple.
Of course. Moving on. What's...
The water temple.
Okay, fine.
It's kind of meh, but the boss fight is pretty fun though.
Okay. All right. What's your... So, where do you want to place it?
Oh wait, I don't think I've ever talked about the Twilight the Twilight Realm, did I?
It's fine.
Because that is a place that you could explore in the game itself, and it is very atmospheric, even though it is a very small enclosed location in the game.
Okay.
But other than that, this game is fun.
Okay. So S tier?
S tier, yeah, S tier.
Link to the Past, the original one.
F tier. I'm just joking.
Played it. It was pretty fun. We did a playthrough it on a Mighty Gamers, right? We never finished it.
And Link to the Past. Just as good as Link Between Worlds, pretty much. Because it is not linear in the slightest, with some things here and there. Other than that, you can go anywhere with the game when you're progressing through the story. Aghanim, he's a pretty entertaining boss fight, but Ganon is a very difficult, and he is the main moi of the game.
This guy.
Much like in Twilight Princess, where Zant is the main villain. It's Ganon. It's always Ganon or Ganon.
Anyways, I played it. Pretty fun. We played half an hour of it on the Mighty Gamer channel. It was a good time. If it didn't get that many views, I'd say it's worthy of... I say it's B tier, because it feels just like the other Zelda game, but you know, on NES, on SNES.
That it deserves S? Yeah, it definitely deserves S.
I said B.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said S. B... Kind of, yeah. Maybe. But it's... Many people will see it as an S tier game. So, I guess I'll go with B.
Good Region Ultimatum, put A.
No, right. I guess A, yeah. A.
Right. A as it is. Alright. Your turn or my turn?
Dan.
What?
I'm looking through your list right now of what we have left. How come I don't see Link, Faces of Evil, and Wand of Gamelon?
Alright. So you said Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon, right?
Wand of Gamelon. They're shit. They're absolute shit. You want to see gameplay of them?
I already seen gameplay, but sure, why not? The Wand of Gamelon. Look at this awesome gameplay, guys.
Plays a lot like Zelda 2, but not good.
Bad. She going out the window.
I will say this, the backgrounds look okay. I mean, I liked Zelda's design in this game. Just not the cutscenes. Like, she doesn't even wear the dress that's on the freaking cover of the box. Like, she's a...
Yeah, game's just weird. Alright, so F tier.
Last time I'm going fishing. See you in Chicago.
Okay, so F tier for both of them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Basic Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little... richer.
Exactly. Okay, let's tackle the,
Sorry, Dan. I can't give you subscribers. Come back when you're a little...
Say it, you bitch.
Sorry, Daniel. I can't give you monetization.
Okay,
Come back when you're a little...
Alright.
Bigger.
Fuck off. Anyways, next up on the list. Are you done?
Sorry.
Alright, next up, we're gonna tackle all three together. Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U, the Switch, and the 3DS. Alright, Tay, you've done Hyrule Warriors, right? So this one's all you.
Yes, I have the Wii U version. Okay, so Hyrule Warriors is nothing like a Zelda game. It doesn't play like a Zelda game, but it has many Zelda elements within its story and within some of the mechanics it uses. Because this game was developed by the same people who make the Dynasty Warriors franchise.
Yeah.
And the something that has to do with One Piece, I think. I don't remember.
Warriors.
Huh?
It's called
One Piece Warriors?
It's called One Piece Pirate Warriors. There's been like 4 games.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that game is on there too. At least one of them. But
the point is you're commanding your own army. And you have to travel around.
The point is that you're gonna go from base to base and clear them out, or at least kill your opponent objective, while progressing through a story with playing with multiple different characters who will either join you or go against. While this game is 2-player, sadly, it does not have any online player features. I like how I'm describing this in a actual fucking review, because I'm not. But this game is fun though, unless you like repetitive gameplay. But the hack and slash and the multiple moves you're able to do is pretty damn great. The multiple characters you're able to play as, especially with DLC, brings a lot more to this game, which I absolutely enjoy. While I don't play the game now, I played it a lot back then because it was absolutely fun. And especially going through and completing many of the challenges, especially with the adventure mode map, with completing like the Twilight Princess map, Majora's Mask map.
Yeah.
When I get the definitive version, I want to play as many of the exclusive things that were on the 3DS version.
This is a 3D.
I don't have the 3DS version, but
this looks pretty
plays,
lit.
I guess.
I don't know, this looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I can see a lot of depth in this game.
The only, the downsides of this game is that it does have performance issues on Wii U. I'm surprised they ported it over to 3DS anyways. I mean, holy shit, look at that cutscene. Look how heavily pixelated that cutscene is. I don't know if that's through the stream or on 3DS.
It could probably be.
Oh
god.
Look how the game is chugging on 3DS.
Oh god.
I don't see how anyone played this on 3DS.
Yeah.
But the fact that they brought it over to Switch with the definitive port, bring Wii U and 3DS elements together, I'd rather stick with the Switch edition. And even then, that one suffers through performance issues.
Yeah.
But on the same rate as the Wii U. So.
As for the story, isn't the story is just well, one, it's like a crossover between all the Zelda games, and kind of, and
it is a crossover through all the Zelda games. Zelda timelines converge. Basically, Link into the Linkverse.
Yeah.
Or Zelda to the Zeldaverse. Starring Miles Morales.
Starring, yeah, pretty much. And then, like, because, like, this person who's overviewing the timelines falls in love with Link for some reason.
Of course, this game is not canon, so
yeah.
I want Linkle to be canon.
It would solve the Breath of the Wild timeline, not gonna lie.
I think so too. Nintendo, make Hyrule Warriors canon to fix your bullshit timeline.
Okay, so let's put the.
But the game is pretty fun.
Right,
just
yeah,
really repetitive.
So
but it belongs with
the Switch version.
Either B or C tier.
Got it.
No, A or B tier.
Okay, so the Switch version, which one?
Switch version, I say
take your time.
B tier.
B tier, okay. The Wii U version?
C tier.
And the 3DS version?
D tier.
Okay, then. Alright, what's next?
Let's bundle my absolute favorite game. Skyward Sword.
Which one?
Skyward Sword.
Or the Wii or the Switch. Alright, I'm pulling them both. Okay, anyway, Skyward.
Okay, so Skyward Sword.
The game that doesn't have Ganon as the main villain.
Technically it does, but it's demise, the incarnation, like the first incarnation of Ganon.
Exactly.
But pretty much, the story here is just a love story. No, honestly, even though this game is linear
as
hell,
shit,
it's like really linear. There's not a whole lot of exploration because, there's not a whole lot of exploration in this game, sadly. People thought you could like go through the clouds, going through these connected frequencies, but that's not the case. Like they are separate locations. But the story here, absolute god tier story.
Yeah, since the game
on it's high up there. It's better than Twilight Princess and better than my opinion. Kill me if you want to, but you won't change my mind.
Yeah. And
gameplay wise, for being the first motion controlled Zelda game, yeah. I hear that many people had complaints with the Wii Remote and the Joy-Cons. I can see the Joy-Cons because the Joy-Cons don't got anything like a recalibrate. Like keep it in the center. While the Wii Remote has its advantage with the sensor. Like you don't need to calibrate it so many goddamn times.
But also the Switch port, they did their best to try to make it.
The Switch port is all right.
Yeah,
okay?
They did their best to make it more accessible.
Controls, you always have to recalibrate it every like 10 minutes.
But you play so much wait. You play with motion controls. I thought you play with like the new innovative.
No, I don't play with that shit. No, I'm playing as God intended. They only did that because they wanted to fucking find a way in order to make it like fucking work. The game is designed around motion control. Yeah. They're not gonna put everything to like a button, so they had to put it on the other.
No, because like you could play with the controller sticks, right?
I'm playing as God and yes, I'm playing as
know.
God intended.
But at least they did their best to try and make it accessible to other people, right? Okay, so where do you want to put?
No.
So where do you want to put it then? Where do you want to? Where do you want to?
The Wii was accessible to. I'm pretty sure Grandma and Grandpa can wave their remote or nunchucks or their Joy-Cons as the story shield. They're able to do that.
I'm sure.
Not the joysticks, right? Let's say it's accessible. They only wanted to find a portable experience to make this game on the go. And that was the only way they could accomplish it.
I'm sorry, it's just I'm just laughing at the statement you made. I'm sure Grandma and Grandpa are having a fun time playing Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
So as much as I love this game, it's definitely going to be held back in A tier.
Yeah. Okay, and the Switch port?
It's a B tier.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I think 60 frames per second, and moving your camera around are cool. You got to know what they did with this game.
All right.
They sold an amiibo that locked behind a function with built in within the game. Dan.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right, my turn. All right, let's cap off the Hyrule Warriors game with Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. Okay, I'll be real with you. I have a love-hate thing for this kind of game, even though I only played the demo. I love that.
Oh, get the fuck.
Just let me finish. Okay. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that much of the story, but for what it is, it's supposed to be like its own separate thing from the universe, retelling the events that did happen, obviously, but also basically changing up the story around the fucking end. I just don't like that this is like changing the events that already happened because of the whole time travel phenomenon. Like, I wish it was more so just, retelling the events of what happened and not just becoming its own universe and some shit like that. Because I feel like they only did the whole its own universe thing so that they could do like some extra DLC shit. As for the gameplay, well, I mean, it's Hyrule Warriors, and I thought the gameplay was pretty lit.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. It's on par with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I'll just say it there. They played exactly the same, only with some differences here and there. You know, being the story, the setting it takes place in. You know, being the alternate timeline ending to Hyrule Breath of the Wild. But it's technically the same game. And with DLC, I haven't played any of the DLC yet. I have it though. I can't really compare it other than to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition because it also has performance issues whenever there are too many things on the screen.
Yeah.
But I would say it's an okay game.
Okay.
It's on par with Definitive Edition. I don't really have anything much to say.
You know what? I'm gonna throw out a little idea. You know what would have been better if they kept the original story and all that?
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if, like, after, like, the whole part where Link basically has to be taken back to the Shrine of Resurrection, that's where, like, the DLC starts, where you get to see what happens while he's being taken back to the Shrine of Resurrection. Like, what, like the whole lead up to the whole Ganon, like, leading up all the way to, like, the whole Zelda confronting Ganon. I think that would have been cool.
I can see that.
Where do you want to place it?
I would place it right next to Definitive Edition.
Alright. Next game. We've only got 10 more to tackle. Dear God. I'm gonna need like a 3-month break from these tier list videos. Alright, go ahead. T, pick your pick.
Hold on. Majora's Mask.
Right, which one? The 3DS or the Macau? I'm kidding. I don't have it. But if I did, where would you put it?
I would put Majora's Mask on A tier.
Alright then. So give me your take on it. God!
Okay, so Majora's Mask takes place after Ocarina of Time. Okay?
Link's dead.
While Link is searching for Navi, his lost companion, in Ocarina of Time, he's sent and thrust into a world where he needs to stop the moon from crashing within 3 days, while using the Ocarina of Time to reset time and reset everything else, while collecting mass that will either give him powers or make things happen throughout the world. But essentially, it built upon Ocarina of Time and made everything better, but also making things a bit worse, because if you played the original N64 version,
go on.
It is a bit more punishing because due to the dated controls, when you're playing as either Goron Link spinning through the ball, you will lose that race a couple of times.
Oh, hey, what's up? Fireblaze. Damn, I can't
Goron raced in Majora's Mask a couple of times. At least
sorry.
I've played.
I need to keep the thing up so that T can see it. Sorry about that. By the way, Fireblaze.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Fireblaze.
You were reading chat the whole time?
No.
Oh.
Story-wise, of course, it is considered the darkest Zelda. I fully agree on that.
Link is dead.
No, he's not dead. Shut the fuck. He is not dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's like Mike.
Not.
He's like Mike Ehrmantraut.
He's not dead.
He's like Mike Ehrmantraut. He's not that guy. Okay, man.
S-tier. Since you don't have the 3DS version of here, just put the regular Majora's Mask up in S tier.
Yeah. All right, we're almost there. Next one. The Legend of Zelda, the Oracle of Seasons, and the Oracle of Ages. So what do you think of Pokemon?
I mean, I played Pokemon when I was a kid, but I'm not really into it.
I know, I meant this one.
I mean, I have Pokemon Arceus, Sword, Shield, and The Diamond Pearl remake, I guess.
I meant this game because it's basically trying to do the Pokemon ripoff, whatever you said.
Yeah, I'm the one who told you that.
I know. Well, I mean, I kind of already knew this. I already knew that about this.
I'm the one who told you. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, but the Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, made by Capcom, and did they do a good job with this game?
Trust me, Fireblaze. I love this series too. Sorry, I'm reading your chat log.
It's fine. Anyways, the Oracle.
I've never played Oracle Seasons and Ages. Kind of hoping they would remake it.
I don't think they would.
But since it's on Game Boy Color on Nintendo Switch, I'll probably play them like that.
If they ever get ported on.
I'm giving Nintendo my money every single month.
I'll do it. I like giving them money.
Yeah, sure. There are a lot of people who love them. I'm going to respect that. So, I'd say it's, but I haven't personally played them myself. But on par, it's going to be either with A tier or B tier.
A tier. Gotcha. Moving on. Oh wait, is your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Pick one.
BS Zelda.
Yeah, you're taking over this one. I mean, you're taking over most of these, but yeah, you're taking over this one. I have no
bring up gameplay. Bring up gameplay.
I'm looking it up.
BS Zelda. Yeah, that's the one.
All right, please tell me.
It's basically what I see is it's basically a recreation of Zelda 1 on Super Nintendo for the Japanese exclusive add-on for the Super Nintendo. Like the Nintendo Channel or something like that. I know Sega had something similar called the Sega Channel.
See what you mean.
But it also had allowed you to play as completely two different characters within the Zelda universe. Like some boy or some girl with some narrator in the background telling the story or some shit like that.
Yeah. But this is an interesting thing to take a look at.
It would have been pretty cool. Like, they technically did make a remake for Zelda 1, but yet, like, come on. Like, you telling me you're not going to release something like this nowadays?
Yeah.
They did make the game, and it's just a recreation of Zelda 1. And Zelda 1's already a pretty good game.
Oh.
So, but I can't really... Unless if I experience the whole, like, different aspect with the narrator and the fact that you're able to switch your character from another guy or another girl in the game itself. I don't know what that's in there for. I don't know. I guess I'll put it in never played.
Never played, got it. Cadians of Hyrule. I never played it. Have you?
I thought it was Candace of Hyrule.
No.
Not Cadians.
No.
Bring up the gameplay. Bring up the gameplay.
I'm bringing up.
I know it's a rhythm game, but
shout out to Yakurala Gaming. I'm not gonna pronounce these right. So what happens in this game?
Is it an open world game or?
I'm looking, going through. Here we go. I will admit the music does sound pretty good.
I would love to listen to the music of this game. I'll definitely have to get it at some point in the future, but I'm gonna put it with the other games not played.
Yeah, never played. Moving on.
The art style looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Minish Cap.
Minish Cap. Never understood this point of the game. So what? Everything grows small?
No, is that it takes place after Skyward Sword, and
Link turns into a child?
You're dealing with a new race known as the Minish, who are the people who are responsible for leaving hearts and rupees throughout, Hyrule.
What?
So if you're wondering why there's no grass, that if there's grass in Breath of the Wild that you cut and leaves nothing behind, yeah, they're dead now. So the Minish Elder is able to make him small by going through these little dungeons and go throughout Hyrule.
Do you want to explain the companion he has?
I already did. The companion he has is a little Minish guy who was turned into a hat by Vaati.
Okay.
It was his master. It was Vaati's master.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't think he does anything, useful other than, telling you an enemy or progressing the story, pretty much.
So
and turning you big and small, pretty much, when you're going through dungeons and exploring the world.
We're not including Tears of the Kingdom.
If you have an early copy of Tears of the Kingdom, that would be great.
Yeah. Anyways, so where do you want to put Minish Cap?
Minish Cap. Ah, shit. I'd say it belongs S tier. S tier.
Alright. It was put on the Game Boy Advance thing, so yeah. Okay, next up.
Definitely a great game, especially for a game that's not developed by Nintendo. It was developed by Capcom.
Next up, the original Link's Awakening.
So if Nintendo ended up dying, Capcom could take the reins.
Fair enough. So what do you think about the original Link's Awakening?
Dan, you already had Link's Awakening.
Alright then, I'm putting this in C tier.
Dan, you already had Link's Awakening.
I know, but I kind of got another one just in case. Alright, next game.
Blame Dan for making this tier list, alright?
I'll refine it before I publish it on the tier list maker. Alright, what's next? Okay, Four Swords Adventure. These two versions.
Dan, Four Swords and Four Swords Adventures are two completely different games.
Okay then, Four Swords. Give me your opinion.
No, your opinion.
I never played Four. I mean, I played it for like a bit, and that's it. I don't remember what I was doing. I think it was just fucking around. I don't remember what I was doing. That's all my experience about Four Swords.
Okay.
All right. What do you have?
I remember playing this. I don't have this game myself. I wish they would have brought it over to 3DS eShop, but you know, only early ambassadors got that.
They might bring it to Switch.
Might.
Might.
Not.
I say might. All right, man.
They won't.
Maybe. All right.
So, Four Swords. I don't have the original game. I only played it once or twice on my friend's 3DS because he was an early ambassador.
Lucky. But you weren't unlucky.
But yeah, it's just a dungeon crawler, pretty much. A better Hyrule Warriors before Hyrule Triforce Heroes before Triforce Heroes.
When it was good.
I can't really say anything on this game other than that. So put it in never played.
All right then, and the other Triforce Four Swords Adventure.
That one I haven't played yet, even though I have it right now.
Ooh, maybe we should play together sometime.
All I know is that the game is fun. From what my little brother told me, it's fun. It's just that, sadly, you can't play with any other players unless you have a Game Boy.
That's how it works.
That is quite sad. Yeah, you need Game Boys to play this game, and it was the lowest selling Zelda game.
Probably because of how many things you needed.
Yeah.
All right. So which one? Never played.
Which would have been perfect for the Wii U. Just saying.
Next game.
It only makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to Nintendo.
Okay. Next game, The Phantom Hourglass. You played it.
That's a game I've owned, and let's see.
I'll pull up the gameplay.
I was almost done with the game until my fucking save file got corrupted. Like until you're outside of the dungeon, like Link. Just like in Wind Waker, he uses a boat to travel around in like the ocean.
Yeah.
While this game is unique by using the touchpad, it is very wonky. It's precise, but not as precise as you think it would be. Because originally I thought this game would be like, it is a top-down Zelda game, pretty much, but you do not control Link with the D-pad. You control Link with the stylus. And that's how you also use your sword. By, like, swiping around on this touchpad really fast, makes your sword tap. If you tap on your touchpad, he'll, like, do some sort of, like, stab attack, too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty unique how they utilize his thing, but it's not really, you know, conventional to Zelda. So I'm pretty sure the game would have people would have liked this game more if especially me. Like I would have liked this game more if it was like you were controlling Link on the pad, and then you attacked with either X or Y.
Okay. Harder
Because
than that. Okay, continue.
The boat sections in this game, while you're able to explore just like the seas in Wind Waker, you control your boat by making a preset line, the map in the game,
Like,
and then it will follow that map.
Is this like Sonic Rush Adventure kind of shit?
Yeah, you have to draw. Yeah, you have to draw a line, and it will go follow that line on the map. But it has the famous DS Island.
Hello, everybody, and
Zelda Master.
Hello, everyone. This is Zelda Master. Today we're gonna be going through. Sorry.
I don't even know where DS Island is.
Should.
Here, this DS Island.
Yeah, that's DS Island.
Oh
Right there.
my god. Jesus Christ.
And despite it being on Nintendo DS hardware, the game still looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Especially with its art style that's complementing it. So it holds up. Just not as.
Maps the DS.
Yeah, it's just DS. Link here looks like some sort of a cat in certain angles, like a squashed up cat, pretty much.
It does.
Yep.
What do you want to
I'd
place
say
it?
this game belongs either in C tier or A tier. No, E tier or A.
Make up your mind.
So
B or A?
B.
B. All right. Last game.
Because Phantom Hourglass, I think, is a better game.
All right. I'll pull up the footage.
Uh,
Phantom. Wait. What's the game called?
Yeah, I tend to mix them up. Spirit Tracks.
Spirit Tracks gameplay. This is the most scuffed version of our tier list. Go.
Sirloin again. Hey, what's up, man?
Sirloin. All right. What do you think?
It plays pretty much the same way as Phantom Hourglass. It's just that
Epic is a
the
train.
sword attacks, they're a lot more precise in this game per se, and you actually get to control Zelda once, but not as, you know, Zelda. You get to control her as she's in the Phantom Knight when you're going through the Locomo temples and completing dungeons. And you go around by using the traversal system with the quote-unquote spirit tracks, because Link here is a certified train conductor.
Pulling up right now. Where is it? Yeah,
If I see Link,
baby.
yeah, look at that. That's fast.
It's very laggy.
Well, honestly, this was my favorite part of the game, though. Just traveling around through New Hyrule and just moving your train around.
This is the new
Just
Hyrule?
blowing your horn. Yeah, it's called New Hyrule.
God damn.
Nintendo is very great at coming up with names.
Yeah, they are. Alright, so what do you want to mark this on the tier list? Well, I
Pretty sure this gameplay is sped up, Dan. Like, this part of the gameplay is sped up. That's why it's going so fast.
Yeah, because he has the forward button.
No, like, see, look, he's moving fast, and now it's slowing down. Yeah, he speeds up the footage.
No, he's not speeding up the footage. It's not sped up.
Yes, he is. He's speeding up the footage. Yeah,
Oh.
look at that. See, he's speeding up. Dumbass. I told you he's speeding up the footage.
I didn't know.
Yeah, because you're dumb. You don't observe.
I was observing. Okay, so what do
No,
you
you
want to put
don't.
Okay.
Alright, but the game is better than Phantom Hourglass, gameplay-wise. And, I don't... It's been a long time since I've played it with its main story. But, I'm gonna say I'm gonna put it in A tier.
A tier? Got it. Alright.
No, you dumbass. The wrong game. Phantom Hourglass.
There it
Right,
is.
Spirit Tracks. Yeah. Alright, we have our definitive
Yeah, I didn't put that much input.
list for this shit show.
Yeah. Anyways, this is our Zelda tier list.
If you hate it, fuck you. If you love it, fuck you.
I challenge Zelda Master to do a tier list as well for his opinions.
I'm pretty sure he did do a tier list.
Did he? I'll check right now. Oh god.
Yeah, I told you.
Wait, let me see what his opinion is.
Hey, you're stealing his ideas, Dan. What the hell is wrong with you? You can't watch the video.
I want to see what his opinion is.
Dude,
he gave The Adventure of Link an F tier. Disgusting.